We've just suffered from the biggest crash we've ever seen in CS2. And throughout that whole thing, I was still putting my money into the market. But why was that? Well, there's a certain investment strategy that if you use correctly, you can make money even on the downtrend of a market. But how do you do that? Well, it's pretty simple. Let me go over the two options that you could do when you see a market downtrend. The first option is pretty simple. It's just leaving your money in the market and then losing whatever the market goes down, which is not ideal. And as someone who doesn't like losing money, I can't recommend. So then the only other option is taking your money out of the market. But the usual problem with taking your money out of the market is that if you want to put your money back in to invest more, it is extremely difficult to time, which can often cause a loss in profits still. So what I've been doing to circumvent this problem is pretty simple. Basically, I have some money sitting in my savings account in my actual bank. And so I thought I might as well move that over to my Buff163 account. So I took around $2,000 and put that into Buff163 because the market was definitely propped up a little bit at some point, and I realized this. So once I put all my money in, I started to put a little bit of money into cases, and I'm talking like $100 into danger zone, for example, and would leave it there. I knew we were still on a downtrend and it started to pick up more and more. And so every time I saw a big downward spike on the graph of an item I was looking into, I would buy $100 more. It sounds incredibly simple, but this adds up very quickly over time until you have an inventory with a lot of cases. And there's a cool thing that works with this method. Let's say in theory, you buy something at $10 and then it drops all the way down to $5. You've lost 50%. So then you buy it again. You buy one more at $5 and then it goes back up to $7.5. Have you broke even? The answer is no, you haven't. You've actually gained money because the percentage gained from a lower number to a bigger is going to be greater than the bigger number to a smaller. That may sound stupid confusing, but basically $10 to $7.5 is a 25% loss, but $5 to $7.5 is a 33% gain. So you will actually end up making money, meaning if I buy items on these significant crashes and it even goes halfway up to what it used to be, I'll be up in profit. And this is the strategy I urge you to use in any market scenario during a crash, even like the stock market. Every time you see those big dips lower than you think it should be, just buy a little more. It's not too difficult. So just choose whichever item you want to buy and then buy it every time you see a dip. But yeah, we'll see how this turns out for me and we'll see how it turns out for you guys. And if you have any better strategies, let me know. I'm curious. And that's all. Bye-bye.